That is my dog show. That is my dog. That is my dog show.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video on my channel. And today, guys, I'm gonna probably doing what I did last year. I'm gonna predict all the college football conference championship games. And now, before I go to that, I got to put something on. I have to put something on. Give me a second. God, where the fuck is it? I'm trying to find it. Oh, okay, here it is, guys. Guys, I found it. Found it. Don't worry. Alright, I'm gonna put this on right now. Yeah. Before you guys say anything, yes, Tennessee did lose. Leave me alone. Tennessee did lose, but I stay as a Tennessee fan. This thing, it's been a while since I wore this too. And that's still pretty good. Still pretty good. Alright. So, guys, we're going to probably get into the conference championships. And though, I'm not going to talk about one game this one and then stop next. I'm going to put this all in one video. It's going to be crazy. I don't know. Maybe this all be in order, so who knows about this. So, guys, without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, before I go into that, how I did it last year, though, is that I not only talk about the conference championships, I also talk about the other games that's played on that day as well, or just that whole weekend. I'm just young because I'm tired of living in this. Welcome, not too long ago. But however, though, for now, I'm going to be doing the FCS games, so it's going to be very interesting. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know how it's going to work, but I think it's going to work. So, guys, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so the first game we're going to be talking about, we're going to go through the non-conference championship games first, and so we got, I'm trying to find it. Okay, first one, we have Drake versus Iowa State. Okay, so I'm just going to say it right now. Iowa State's going to win, whatnot. There's just no doubt about for one thing, Drake is an FCS school. And that's sometimes thinking, oh, it sometimes doesn't matter because you know it's going to be upset. Okay, well, here's the second reason. Iowa is a top 25 team, and I know it does also mean something as well. Sometimes I think a top 25 did lose to an FCS team. I'm trying to think who it was before, but I don't know. But I just don't really see Iowa State losing now. Iowa State has been good. So like the past season, I'm seeing it now, and they're probably going to beat Drake. So I'm not going to be surprised about it. All right. So my money's on Iowa State. So next one we got. Let's see. I'm also on the computer as well, looking at the scores. Next one we have Marshall at Virginia Tech. It's very tough looking at it because when I'm looking at it, I feel like I'm gonna go for Virginia Tech, but I don't know. The part of me saying go from Marshall, just by go with the record wise, I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna go for an upset. I'm gonna go for Marshall. That's gonna be Virginia Tech. I don't know. It's gonna happen. Next one, we got East Carolina versus NC State. It's gonna say NC State. East Carolina is just never been good. They have never lived up to the hype. To be honest with you, I always forget ECU is in. I don't know if they're an FCS school or an FBS now, but I'm thinking they're FBS. That's very interesting because I never see them because they don't win much games. I don't know. But I'm going to go for NC State, and that's just that. Next one, we have Akron at South Carolina. South Carolina, they have always been good. They have always been a good team now. They are 6-5, but they play good as a 6-5 team. And then Akron, yeah, but I'm still got my way on South Carolina. They're an FCS school. They did beat this team. They did beat this team. But still, I'm still going to go for them. We have Norfolk State at Liberty. This is basically Liberty was an FCS school. Now they moved up to FBS. Norfolk is an FCS school. This could go either way. Because, in my opinion, I don't really think Liberty was be ready yet. Like, this is their first season, so I don't know. Like, it's like Coastal Carolina last season. It was very strange. I don't think they were really ready at all. I don't think. I mean, they were not too bad. Stuff like that. I don't know if they were ready, but they might. But I think Coastal Carolina. Oh, Coastal Carolina is still not good, though. But I don't know if Liberty is kind of ready. They're getting there, but I don't know. I'm still going to want to go Liberty. Let's see what happens. I always want to see the first years do well or something like that. Well, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. If their first year in there doesn't go good, I mean, oh well, it's your first year. It's like saying a rookie player in the NFL. Like, if you don't have a good season, don't have a good game, stuff like that, that is fine. I mean, sometimes so. I mean, you're a rookie. You're trying to learn everything there. You're trying to learn the scheme and stuff like that. That's totally fine, though. Unless somehow you're Baker Mayfield, Saquon Barkley, or the other fucking players now. But, though, that's just what it is. But, I will be going for Liberty. Let's see what happens. Let's see what Liberty can take a dub. Alright. Next is Stanford and California. I don't know who to go for in this one. See, this is a very tough one. This game was to be scheduled, like, way back. And this game will have to... Okay, first things first, this game's not going to do anything for the Pac-12 anyway, so it doesn't matter. I mean, obviously, because, like, you already had those... that game locked in. And we'll talk about that later on. Stanford was in it last year, and I didn't go for them. I went for USC, so we'll go for Stanford because they did got, if I'm not mistaken, Bryce Love there, and he's a really good running back. And I'm pretty sure he will be probably going to the draft. And I think he's in the Heisman run, I believe. So that's going to be very interesting to say. So Stanford, I'm locked in for that. Alright, I believe that is all the non-conference championship games. So, here we go. Alright, let's get to the conference championships. Alright, on Friday, there will be two, as I noticed. Okay, so there you got Utah, number 17 Utah versus the number 16 Washington for the Pac-12 championship. This is going to be very interesting. You see, I was going to go for Washington, but now, no, wait. No, not Washington. Utah. But, I don't know. You know, to be honest with you, I don't know. I was about to say, now I remember, it's like, oh, wait, Utah did beat BYU. You know what? We're going to go for Utah. I mean, Washington's already won it, like, the past seasons. They won it. What season was that? Was it the 2016 season? It was the year Clemson won it, which I think is the 20s. No. Yeah, it was the 2016-2017 season, I believe. Clemson won it. So, there you go. Alright, so there you go. So, alright. I got Utah winning it. Okay. Next one is the MAC Championship. Northern Illinois versus Buffalo. Alright. So, you would not expect really any of these teams to be, like, it's something like, I don't really see these teams being in it, to be honest with you. I mean, the MAC conference is, it's like these teams, you don't really see being good, stuff like that, but the Western Michigan, I think, was the only, was like the only exceptional to it. for some reason. I don't know. They were really good. They were undefeated though. But you think about it though, they were in a conference that there was no good teams in there whatsoever. So I don't know. So I would probably go for. I'm gonna go for Northern Illinois because I really don't even care. Probably not. The next one is the Big 12 Championship. Wow. It's the rematch of the Red River. Oh man. I am very excited to see this one. Everyone wants to see it. People want to see Texas, West Virginia, or something like that, probably. I don't know. Or Oklahoma, West Virginia. I don't know. West Virginia, they deserve it. Yes, they kind of deserve it as well. Will Greer, probably a good quarterback, probably the best quarterback this season. He will probably get drafted in the first round, probably. I don't know if he goes to draft this year, blah, 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 blah. Oh, well. Do I want to see people... I feel like... So, if Oklahoma wins, they'll think they have an opportunity to go to the playoffs. There could be a chance they can go to the playoffs. Again, second season in a row. I'm going to go for Tech, but though I am going for Texas. They're going to sweep Oklahoma out 2-0. So, there you go. Alright, next one. You have the Sun Belt Championship. Louisiana Lafayette versus Appalachian State. Finally, now the Sun Belt is split into two divisions. There's the East and there's the West. Very interesting about that. Kind of like it. It's not a hard choice at all. I'm just gonna go Appalachian State. Appalachian State is always a good team. They're always a good team whatsoever. Neck and nut, and I'm never going to go against them. Probably not. So you can't really count any teams out in the Sun Belt when you think about it. We learned that lesson with Troy beating LSU, so you never know. So I'm gonna go, but though Louisiana Lafayette, they was the one to beat Alabama back in the day, but though they couldn't beat Bama this year, so oh well. And then Appalachian State, they're just good. Oh, whatever you know. So my money's on Appalachian State. We'll see what happens now. We have the Conference USA Championship, UAB versus Middle Tennessee State. It's a rematch of rivalry week, apparently. I noticed that, and it's very, I feel like FIU could have been in this game for some reason. I don't know what it is, but it just turns out it wasn't going to happen because FIU did lose. So, I think that's how Middle Tennessee got in this game. I feel like UAB is going to win it now. This is their second season back, having their football campaign back now. And I guess they had just never disappointed some people, apparently. So, I'm probably going for UAB. We'll see what happens. Let's see what happens. They're going to go for one. The next one is the rematch of the AAC Conference. Memphis versus UCF. Man, what a game that was last year. What a game it was. Do I think it's going to be a game? Maybe. I don't know. I'm still sticking with UCF. I feel like they're going to keep this win streak going. I feel like they're going to keep it going. Let's see. Next one is the rematch of the national championship. Alabama versus Georgia. This is the game. This is probably the game everybody wants to be watching. Everybody wants to know who's going to win, Bama or Georgia. I don't know, but it's... I don't know. So, basically, whoever wins this game is think of this game as, it clinches a playoff spot. You really think about it. Because I don't think there's never been a college football playoffs without an SEC champion. I don't really think. So, I would say keep it safe. I'm going to go for Georgia with an upset. I feel like they're going to get the revenge from last year. I feel like they still should have won it last year, I feel like they should have. But they're probably going to face the quarterback that beat them in the national championship. It would be Tua. So So, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Next one is another rematch for the Mountain West Conference Championship game. Fresno State and Boise State. I was think Boise State was going to beat Utah State. I feel like Utah State, I wish I could see them there, but, you know, shit happens. Who do I think? Do I want to go for Boise State or am I going to go for Fresno State? I'm probably going to go for Boise State since they beat Utah State. And Utah State was ranked 21. 2 spots higher with Boise State. Boise State was ranked 23, so there you go. So Boise State, I feel like they're going to do it. I feel like they're going to win it again. Like, I feel like they're they're the best team in there, surprisingly enough. Next one is Clemson versus Pittsburgh. I almost was rethinking my decision about this one. Clemson, if they would have lost South Carolina, I probably would have go for Pittsburgh. But, you know, I don't really see Pittsburgh losing. They did lose to Miami last night, so I'm just going to stick with Clemson, really. Whatnot. In the last game, we have Northwestern versus Ohio State for the Big 10 championship. This is another game I just got to keep safe. It's Ohio State. It's always going to happen. I feel like Ohio State, they almost lost to Maryland, but they blew. So this is like I was saying, Ohio State is this team. You can't really. It's hard to predict about this. Like, they almost lost to Maryland, and they blew out Michigan, which everyone thought Michigan was going to go to the playoffs. So I don't know. Maybe Ohio State could lose. I don't know. But I'm just keep it and say Ohio State's going to win this game. I don't know. I may change it later on, but probably not. I'm just going to keep it. Ohio State is. Now we're going to talk about the FCS games. I'm going to rapid fire this real quick. All right, we got Jacksonville State versus Maine. I'm going to say Jacksonville State. All right, next one. James Madison at Colgate. James Madison. Wolf versus Kennesaw State. Kennesaw State. Dugnees versus South Dakota State. South Dakota State. Montana State. North Dakota State. North Dakota State. Southeast Missouri State versus Weber State. Southeast Missouri State. Nichols versus Eastern Michigan. Nichols. And then you got Northern Alabama versus UC Davis. UC Davis. Wow, that took like 41 seconds. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the predictions of the conference, all the games that's been going on through the conference championship weekend. And also, guys, let me know down in the comments below who y'all think is going to be winning in these games, who y'all think is going to be conference champions. And also, though, I probably will make a video for predicting who is going to, I won't say who's going to, but who do I think is going to go to the playoffs now, my reactions to the game. So, I think it's going to be good. And then probably much sooner or later, I think they're going to be announcing all the bowl games, the Big 4 bowl games, and also who's in the playoffs, stuff like that. We'll find out today. So, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Holy fuck, shit, I can finally take this off now. God damn. People are fucking about to come at me because I'm fucking wearing a goddamn Tennessee jersey. Fuck yeah.